What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 6 Landbridges AI only world battle. Things are going crazy right now. There's cities falling everywhere. It looks like Athens is about to join the list. And at that point, the Ottomans, as someone rightfully commented yesterday, I was getting confused about dates then, yesterday, they are really starting to look like, the Ottomans. It's quite impressive. And it's really impressive that they're doing so well, because they're like in the middle of the map. Like the Zulu, Brazil, even the Iroquois, like they're normally in a corner. I know some of that's been edited a bit this time, but they're normally in a corner, which at least gives them a bit of a, I don't know how to say it, like they can, it's just like an area less to focus on, right? Being right in the middle and you've got someone on every side is pretty difficult. And the Ottomans are definitely in that sort of position, but they seem to be doing fine. And there we go, Rome should now capture Carthage, and Ethiopia is maybe going to help. I don't think throw that much over there, but support that counts. It's Nigeria v Mali, isn't it? The Congo sort of having a peaceful period right now. Them and the Zulu were second and third for military, so that's good news. It means the Congo can put up some sort of fight, although a lot of them are in North Africa, which obviously won't be able to defend this part down here. So a few concerns there, but apart from that, it's all good. Someone said in the spy menu, I can sort by city size. That sounds, oh wow, this is life-changing. 29 for Nigeria, yes, okay. India 24 with Delhi. Berlin is at 22. 21 for Sukhote and Seoul. Yangcheng and Sydney. Oh, these are going into the 19s. A couple of other things. Enlighten us all. Apparently this, I've forgotten it. I think it's Wuj. Something like that. Wuj. Not Lodz. That one blows me. And I always say Krakow, but I think it's actually Krakow. But I might be wrong. No one corrected me on that one. So, but yeah, this is Wuj or something like that. Or maybe I've got it wrong again. But from now on, I'll just say the German city in the north. Second ideology is the Iroquois with order. I think that is different. Did the Zulu go autocracy? I think so. Yes. Right then. What's going on down here? So I've never seen the city name before, which is incredible, but I obviously probably have and just forgotten about it. That one seems quite new as well, but I doubt it. Doubt it's new. But yeah, there's not really any wars going on down here at the moment. Is there any in North America since America died? I mean, the Aztecs and Japan are still trying to attack the Chinook, but I don't think they'll take any more just yet. These two are at peace. The Iroquois with another settler. Looks like they might be... these are probably just to reinforce. I don't think they'll attack France. That doesn't seem too smart. France struggling against Germany still. I don't know how that impacts Japan. The Jar, I mean, there's going to be some battles in the sea. I mean, there's a lot. They outnumber them. With Korea's help, there's a chance like Kyoto could fall just from the sea. But the more important topic of discussion is this. Hello, Aztec settler, just rocking up. If they settle right there with a canal, then they're geniuses. Like, they've given us the Panama one. We're getting all the canals we need this game. There's that Spanish one there. Don't know, where is there some other ones? There's none here because it's too thick. That was my fault. Rome didn't make one. Oh, and there we go. Athens has fallen. Greece has not been eliminated. They're still in Italy with the city of Sparta. Rome probably need to hurry up and take that before the Ottomans, if the Ottomans continue, they could have it. Because they can get their boats out through this canal. But yeah, Rome is pretty preoccupied right now, but that was in one turn. So next turn, I imagine they get the city of Carthage. I don't know, maybe 2, just because they don't have any melee units around. Depends on that musketman. And if they go around that way, it's going to be 3. But yeah, pretty soon. But that's pretty big. The Ottomans grabbing Athens. Very nice. And Japan has got a peace deal. They didn't give anything away. And the Chinook just settled up here, so never mind. I said Japan should do it. Chinook have done it. Whatever. Is what it is. Can't do much about that now, I'm afraid. It's happened. Africa is filled up first. I think that is pretty rare. I mean, there are parts of Europe that are open in Britain and between France and Spain, and just like little bridge areas that shouldn't normally be there. The Sioux v Japan, that's interesting. I think Japan, yeah, they're fully safe from that. Nothing's going to happen. That's all good. Germany v Mali. Nope, not really seeing that one. On the map, I thought Germany would like double size, but no. It's Attila. He's just chilling. Oh, the Jar are going to grab another city off Siam. That'll be all their northern sort of Siberian cities. And that'll mean Siam will just basically be Siam again. Basically, that's all that's left. Is this land always here? Or did I just add it in a really weird way? He can't stick out that much. No, I must have added all this stuff. He looks really weird though. Okay, that's a bit more important. Spain v Mali and Brazil. I was expecting those two to go after each other, but nope, they're going to team up on Mali instead. Fair enough. Not really sure what way that will go. It looks a bit awkward. And did Brazil get a new city? No, it looked like they did. It's just the old one. The Nigerian settler's still here. Not really sure where he's going. Might just grab this part of like Chile. Probably. Also today I'll try and not get the audio wrong. I did fix it, but if you saw that earlier one, I'll try and remember first time. And there we go, that city did fall. So another one for the Jar. They're starting to pick a few up. 49 turns till we can look at the info addicts again. Well, obviously we can look at them at any time, but till I'm going to look at them again. But yeah, I wonder where they will be in the grand scheme of things. I mean, if they take this, which is looking pretty possible, then they could be very scary. The Aztecs decided to screw us over and just make sure no one can have no one can escape this sea, which I guess is kind of smart if they are in the Pacific and they don't want to fight Korea's boats or something, or the Jar if they get really strong. So that's kind of smart. And there we go. Rome has captured Carthage. Job done. Is that Carthage out? Yes, eliminated from this one. Rome's starting to look a little bit better. They finally got all this extra land that I gave them. So there's not a connection point through here, but there is one here. So these boats can get out. It's just these ones can't come over. I think in theory they could settle here. Or maybe there. I know it looks like they shouldn't be able to, but on this map I think you can. Maybe. Possibly. If it doesn't happen, we'll never know. We'll go with that approach. I haven't really paid much attention to Australia just because they haven't done anything at all yet except settle. They did fight that war pretty badly. But yeah, they are looking pretty strong, so keep an eye on them. Where's the other wars that are going on? I guess it's just down to... Is it just down to the German one? Is that it? I see some units taking damage, but it's not like a lot. Is that seriously it? Well, there's a few v Mali. The Ottomans have just joined in. That's not going to lead to much. Yeah, Mali are pretty much out of units. Spain and Brazil have probably not killed any. But Nigeria's killed a few, I think. So that's pretty big. Yeah, I guess this is what we've got to focus on. Because Japan did peace out. I guess the Aztecs might still be trying, but it's not really going their way. So yeah, we get a little bit of peacetime. A little bit of quiet time. For the first time in a while. Been a pretty hectic start to the series compared to normal ones. They've been going over like the summer, sort of start of 2019. I don't know what relevance that has to it, but they were just going really slow. Some of these battles weren't great, but this one has been anything but boring. That's for certain. I don't know who's going to win. For the first time, we've probably made it to turn 150 with no idea who's going to win in a while. Or at least not even like a top 2 or 3 runaways. It looks like there's quite a few contenders across the map. I mean, if we were to go through them, I think both of these could do it. Iroquois and the Sioux with a bit of luck. The Sioux would need a bit of help. Something to go their way. But it could definitely happen. The Aztecs, I mean, yeah, if I'm going to give the Sioux a chance, why not the Aztec? Oh, ideology number 3. France has joined the Zulu in autocracy. Okay, so that's 3 that could win. The Mayans, probably not. Just going to be honest at this point. The Inca and Brazil, I mean, they're both going to be there at the end. I don't think either of them are going to win. Like, Brazil will be up there, could be a top 5, but I don't think they're going to win. Spain could still pull something out. I don't think they're that far behind. Maybe a bit of technology behind. Africa, who knows? Like, any of them could still come out on top. I think it's probably geared up for these two, Zulu and Ethiopia, to sort of gobble up the rest of these guys. We'll see what happens from there. Ottomans v Britain doesn't matter. Spain v France is pretty big, but these mountains are going to make it really difficult, and both of them sort of preoccupied elsewhere. In Europe, France is probably going to come out on top eventually. As soon as they get Cologne, I imagine they could get through Germany pretty quickly. Oh, okay, the Ottomans are going to grab Sparta. I guess the Ottomans could still win. That's definitely not off the cards either. I guess we've got to keep Russia in for now. I'm not going to give Attila the same treatment. Persia's been awful. India's not... I'd literally not mentioned them for so long. They've done nothing of note. They basically... I mean, they settled on a tile that wasn't normally in the game. Oh, given that. There you go. They did something. Greece v Arabia. Okay, well, you're about to be dead, Greece. The Iroquois v Britain and France. That is a bizarre one. But it could work out for the Iroquois. Maybe they're going to win. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I jinxed it. If they just crush France now, that'd be quite embarrassing. France do have to fight Spain and the Iroquois. That's pretty alarming. And there we go. Greece is eliminated by the Ottomans. So now it's going to be a little bit harder for Rome to unite Italy again. And final civ. Well, I guess the Tsar have a chance to win. I probably wouldn't. Korea will probably do well, but they won't win. I don't even know if Japan will make it to the end. They just don't seem to be making good decisions. Another Aztec settler. Siam aren't going to win. I love Indonesia doing this, but they're probably not going to win. Australia aren't out of it, like completely out of it. If it's close, like if it becomes one of those big power games, then yeah, Australia's probably not going to win. But if it's all lots of people competing, you know, who are all fair, if there's lots of competitors to win, there's a chance Australia just get through for some reason. Ethiopia v Nigeria. That's not good for Nigeria. This is what I was saying. They're probably going to start to swallow up these guys. The Zulu might do the same to the Congo. And yeah, they'll just start picking them up. I also saw Marrakesh. Oh, that's this city. Fall to Spain. It's gone through 4 civs now. Morocco, Rome, Mali, Spain. Assuming Carthage didn't have it. Take it off Morocco. Maybe 5. 4 or 5. I assume this city... Oh no, they're ignoring that one. Okay, France seems fine so far, although it's only been 1 turn. Oh, Nigeria did grab Chile. It's hard to see. The green is pretty much the same colour as like the map green, so that's very difficult to actually see on the mini-map. And Australia, I think we did show you that they had New Zealand before. And there we go, the Aztecs with another city in this region. Who would have thought that there would be some reverse colonisation going on? I mean, the Iroquois did settle in like Scotland and stuff. And they've now got that policy, I think this is new. That means their new cities get 4 population. So that's pretty bad for everyone else. They're just spamming settlers everywhere. That is not a good sign for the rest of the world. We need the Sioux and the Aztecs to team up probably. And there we go, Brazil grabbing Casablanca. So they're not really in Africa yet. This is just part of the Landbridge. But yeah, Brazil will have the Mali capital in their sights. And if Nigeria push through, obviously they've got to be concerned about Ethiopia. But if Nigeria take this very quickly, Mali could disappear. That would be very quick. Just like that. Click of the fingers and they're gone. Another new Russian city. Pretty cool. I didn't include Germany on that little tour of who's going to win, who isn't. Probably not, but I would love to see it, and I don't want to not believe that this AI could finally do well in some sort of AI-only battle. This 156 turns is probably the furthest they've ever gone. Actually, I have one series where they went a bit longer, and then Poland and Britain teamed up on them. I can't even remember what it was called, but I think it was one of the really early ones, so I wouldn't recommend going back to watch it, because quality is not great, so I'd probably avoid it, unless you like really stuttery gameplay. But apart from that, probably good, probably fine. Sweden pieced out with Germany. They're still here. Yeah, I didn't include them either, but come on, Sweden's not going to win. Sorry, guys. I don't even think they'd be able to kick... Oh my goodness, the Iroquois are just going nuts again. Can you stop, please? Maybe we need Shaka to start doing well, just to stop them. Zulu do grab the Sistine Chapel. Maybe they're just embracing their less aggressive side right now. building chapels instead, but they are settling all the little gaps down here, which is a good sign. Means they want more land, and they're going to be forced to fight the Congo sooner or later. You know what, I just want to look, to be honest. I just want to see military manpower. The Zulu lead, then Ethiopia. It's pretty close, pretty dang close at the top. What have I done? Right, there we go. Zulu, Ethiopia, France, Congo. Wow, so that is an impressive top 4. And Iroquois are 5th as well. The Sioux, though, are up there as well. That's what we like to see. Keeping... If they could team up with the Aztecs, I think they could bring... Not bring the Iroquois down, but, you know, take a few cities, knock them back a peg. What the heck is that? Okay, on the map, for some reason, this is grey. Oh, that's the grey bit. Okay, it looked like there was a Shoshone city. It was just how this border came up to this city. That makes sense. France with the Brandenburg Gate. Not quite right, but we'll give it to them. Pretty cool. Little wonder for them. They're doing so well. Oh, I want them to win, like, so badly, because I picked them. Plus the Iroquois have won quite a few before, or have at least done well a lot of the times. I don't think we've seen France do that well that often. So it would be pretty cool. See them do well. Hopefully. Okay, Brazil pushing on, not really. Spain leaving them too. Nigeria seem to be committed, but nothing's really happening. Same goes for Ethiopia. They're just stood here like, yep, this is a border nightmare. In fact, it really is a nightmare. Look at that. They can only go through 2 tiles, and 2 of them have got hills. Yeah, that's not going to work. You're probably going to need to team up on the Congo or something, or I don't know. Yeah, go into North Africa and grab stuff, I don't know. Something like that. Only 1 turn later, after getting the Sistine Chapel, Shaka gets the Taj Mahal, so he's obviously got 2 pretty good cities, production-wise at least. Unless one's just really good and got 2 in 3 turns. Seems more likely that it was the first option. Also, I guess I should probably ask for some feedback. What are you guys thinking about this daily AI-only thing? I'm probably going to touch on it more in the podcast that will be live again on Monday. Should be. I think that's the day for it now. That will obviously be the only exception to the daily AI-only stuff. But yeah, that will probably be when I explain it. Maybe go into it a little bit more. Not much more. Maybe I shouldn't call it a podcast. I don't know. It's going to be short. I don't really know what to talk about. But yeah, I should probably think of some topics. Good. That was a good idea. See, now I've got some great ideas. But yeah, if you want to catch that live, ask me some questions in the chat live, then that's your opportunity. Although, if you leave it in the comments, I'm not going to answer it. I'll just put that out there as well. Try to reply to everyone. Indonesia, peaced out with Siam. Pretty expected. Took a lot longer than I was hoping, but there we go. Oh, Rome v Spain. That's pretty brave from Rome. Spain v France is... Okay, so Seville might fall back to Spain. That's going to be a blow for France, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Brazil's in the industrial era. Indonesia into the industrial era. That does look bad for Brazil, the fact that Indonesia's there as well. But look at the population. I imagine there's quite a bit of science being produced down here. I mean, it is bad that Brazil is here, because both of them are quite far off the rest of them. By the look of it, there's a lot of other civs that have already entered the industrial era a long time ago. India's just gone in there as well. Oh, a new city for Arabia. Right in the middle. Sure, they're going to love it. It looks like India's about to attack it anyway. I think they're probably about to come over here. And then, yeah, Arabia just settled in their way. Oh no, they are at war. Okay, well, that's good, because it was, there's no wars going on right now. There's no sieges anywhere. So it's good we got on it. Well, Seville is, I guess, under siege now. But yeah, that's quite good news. We got a new one. Just getting a bit concerned. I probably jinxed it, right, by saying there's not going to be any more sieges. There we go. There was a small one. Edinburgh falling to the Iroquois. That's not really a surprise, is it? So Britain survived for now, just in the city of Cologne, which is occupied, so it's producing unhappiness. That's not a good look. Oh, France, stop throwing units at this, please. I beg. Just peace out. Like, you could just take Cologne. It'd be so easy. Then you could literally just take Berlin afterwards. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? And they might even lose this, which is not going to be great. Okay, Brazil is now starting to send a little bit more in. Not sure it'll be enough to take Mali's capital, but it's a start. And I guess gaining control of a lot of land here was pretty good too. Taking over that land bridge. Ethiopia pushing in, not really. And the Jar, I think, are trying, but Siam have actually fought back pretty well. So we won't get too ahead of ourselves. In fact, they don't have many units left. Japan haven't got anything new. There's a new Aztec settler. There we go. They're now called Yu. When it's, yeah, the Xia. We could just call them China now. I mean, China's dead, so that might even be easier. But the Xia have only just entered the industrial era. Is that what I read? I think so. Which means they are also quite far behind, even behind Indonesia. So not a good sign. No offense, Indonesia. They're not even doing that badly this game. Like the bad laugh. Actually, to be fair, all the bad civs are pretty much dead. Normally, there's at least one we can laugh at for most of the game. I mean, right now, like there's Persia. They've not really done much, so yeah, we can laugh at them a little bit. But I mean, they're still here. And India's not even been brave enough to attack them. The Ottomans probably will struggle to get through the mountains till they get like planes and artillery. So that's at least another 100 turns. Well, that was very quick. Arabia's going to grab that. India's going to grab it off Arabia. And apart from that, in terms of the terrible civs, I mean, just really clutching at straws. I guess England is one. The Mayans, I mean, again, like, it's not like anything bad has actually happened to them. They got the stuff they settled. They're just sat here. Fair enough. I don't know who's doing this, by the way. Because if it was Brazil, I feel like we'd know about it. So yeah, I have no idea who's attacking that. Oh, it's the Mayans. But yeah, I mean, apart from the Mayans and Persia, and obviously the obvious one in Great Britain, there's not really anyone to laugh at. I mean, even Sweden are having a pretty good game by their standards, so can't even laugh at them. I guess Attila's doing pretty badly, but again, it's not like he's lost anything. He's having a good time. He's got a city called Uji Bugamu. Sounds pretty funky. I guess the Chinook, they're not doing great, but still, they're probably safe here. Yeah, there's literally no one we can even rip on and be the make fun of civ. Although there's one right here, isn't there? Actually, there is a huge one. Okay, maybe I overblew this topic. Siam just pieced out with the Shah. Nothing happened. Yeah, Arabia's not doing great, but obviously there's a leader who I imagine is gets pretty annoyed when you wind him up about how badly he's doing, because he normally does pretty well. But he's had a bit of a stinker in this series, haven't you? Mongolia. Yeah, there we go. There's a civ we can rip on and laugh at to our heart's desire. It's Mongolia. Pretty much useless, this game. Nothing of value coming out of Mongolia, except a couple of cities with the same name. Or renamed, because they just couldn't be creative enough to come up with new ones. I'm joking. I'm kidding. They obviously didn't have a choice there. That was just how the Xia actually renamed them, which is very confusing because I have no idea which ones were which. I assume that was the capital. Actually, that might have been the capital. I don't know. Who knows? Who needs to know? Why does it matter? It doesn't. There's no sieges at all. Okay, there we go. Seville is going to fall, although France has just got some Gatling guns, which are pretty powerful compared to what Spain have. That might tilt the tide a little bit. Sweden is actually still attacking Great Britain. I had no idea that was going on. I mean, if they take Cologne, things will get messy for everyone. Rome v Great Britain, I mean, that doesn't matter too much. Russia do not have any sea tiles, again, or nowhere near, so that doesn't matter. But maybe some more people will join in, which would make it interesting. Persia just slapped down their third city, quite far away, and there we go, Spain gets Seville back. It was originally theirs, and they grab it again. So that's interesting. And then, yeah, France can't really respond to that. It's just a bit awkward, isn't it? I mean, their boats are completely cut off forever. The ones in the Atlantic can never get round here. Even if they conquered Zaragoza, there's no way through here. So yeah, building a strong navy is going to be quite difficult. I mean, I guess it goes the same way for Spain, but still. Sweden just pieced out with Great Britain, so they finally made some tiny inch of progress, and no, they gave up. The Aztecs, wow, that is opportunistic settling. Gotta love it. I mean, to be fair, if they hold on to all this stuff that they're settling everywhere for a long time, it could prove pretty useful. Oh, hopefully they're just switching again. Please don't break the game. I am expecting a thingy as well, and World's Congress at some point, which will also cause it to freeze. This is probably the World's Congress. Surprised it took this long, to be honest. Not sure how. Has one civ just been high? I guess getting to the UK might have been difficult. Or Mongolia, I don't know. But there we go. Siam has discovered everybody. Yeah, well, at least we know what it was. No proposals, that's fine. Turn 163. Yeah, if the Aztecs can hold on to all this stuff, it's going to be pretty useful in the end, I guess. Everything counts. Germany grabbing Big Ben. That is going to... There is, yeah, as a Brit, not really sure how that would go down with other Brits. I mean, I'm used to seeing this wacky stuff in this game, it's fine, but it seems like there's a bit of irony or something in there. Ottomans going order. So obviously these teams don't really matter, doesn't lead to much, and it's almost always order and autocracy. I think someone explained why last time, but I've forgotten. Oh, culture victory, yeah, so these teams won't mean too much, but the Iroquois and the Ottomans on a team, France the Zulu, they're not really teams though, are they? They will happily kill each other. If they were freedom, maybe not, but yeah, they will happily kill each other. That was a lot. Who is this? Who hates everyone? The Mayans, okay. Pakal has entered the industrial era. Sweden v India, because that was the all-important war we were waiting for. And the Ottomans v India. Not really sure how they plan to fight that one, but okay. The Ottomans look quite weak at the moment. I guess they've got frigates though. That's pretty powerful. I don't think many people have those. Brazil grabbing the Falkland Islands. Nice little settlement. They're going to get some... I think, yeah, they're called gems on this. They're weird, not diamonds. The Jar piecing out with Japan. Is this Japan? Okay, that was just Japan and the Jar finishing it up. Okay. I mean, either way, that wasn't good for Siam. Like, the peace deal, yeah, they were finally pushing back and then they got pieced out as well. But yeah, the Jar, this is going to be pretty good. They can keep it up. I mean, if they can conquer that all of East Asia, they're going to be a contender no matter what. There's so many scary civs right now. And they're all pretty much next to each other in like a chain. You can literally go from the Zulu through Ethiopia up to the Ottomans into Germany, who look pretty strong. I mean, they're holding off France by doing nothing except city bombardments. Then you can go to France, the Iroquois, the Sioux, the Aztecs, around to the Jar over here. And then you can sort of, you know, fly on a plane to Australia or something. Get round the whole map of all the superpowers, just like that. Nice and easy. Super easy, to be honest. India has denounced Sui. I don't get it. The names that are showing up in different places are all different. How does that work? There's the Sui in one place, there was something else. I don't know. The units stay with what they were at the time. It's very confusing, and some of them don't. I don't know. It is fantastic, I guess. Rome into the industrial era. Took them a while. They've got it done, I guess. And actually, oh no, that is France. I thought it might have been Rome. But it can be. But I think it's going to be France that grabs Seville back. Udashu. Another ideology. That's Ethiopia going autocracy. So that's joining the Zulu and France. No bonuses for them. But they obviously didn't fancy freedom. Normally only India goes freedom. Pretty sure it's only India. I imagine domination only plays into that as well. Somewhere down the line. Nigeria's probably going to grab this off Mali next episode. Which sucks for Mali. They did okay, but yeah, they're going to fall. Not been a good game for the West Africans. All four of them. If you don't include these guys as North, they're in the West. Carthage, Morocco, Nigeria, Mali will all be gone. But that's going to be it for this one. So as always, if you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.